Yeah, just same as always. Glad to be back in the win column. Yeah.
You started off the fight with that flying knee, but then the rest of the fight, I think you controlled almost 14 minutes of the entire fight on the ground. So I guess what was the game plan coming into this one?
Yeah, we wanted to, the flying knee was mainly to get him shooting first. We wanted to get him, to engage the clinch and work. And we were planning on doing a little bit more striking, but when I got in that first exchange and I took him down, it was so easy to take him down, and we kind of had to make a quick change on the fly. If it's going to be this easy to get the takedown, we have to take advantage of this.
Was that a surprise at how easy it was to take him down based off what you saw maybe on tape compared to what you felt in the octagon?
It was. He looks very, very strong, and he looks fast. And so when we actually got into the clinch, and I could tell I was just levels above him with strength and durability, you got to take the easy out. So we got the takedowns easy. We got them down. I thought at some point he's going to try to get up. He's going to give up his back to get up, and that's when I'll get the finish, and then it just kind of never happened.
I mean, he has almost 9 or 10 submissions on his career, and you just kind of, like you said, easily controlled him. So was he just playing defense the whole time, or was he just not allowed?
No, I felt like he was trying to be offensive off of his back. Here's the thing, guys. There's jiu-jitsu, and then there's MMA jiu-jitsu. There's wrestling, and then there's MMA wrestling. And I don't think that his jiu-jitsu translates to MMA as well as it could. When he's on top, he's got very good MMA jiu-jitsu. But when he's on bottom, I think he goes a little bit back to the sports jiu-jitsu, and I think that's dangerous.
And you didn't, like you said, you didn't strike nearly as much as maybe you planned, but I have to ask, this was the first fight card with the new UFC gloves, so I guess what did it feel like in there to be actually in a fight?
I really liked the gloves. They kind of fit to your hand a lot better. My forearms weren't as exhausted, walking out. I actually really enjoyed them. It made grappling a little bit easier. I wish I'd been able to get to a position where I could have gone for a submission, because with the old gloves, it's really hard to lock in submissions because it's almost like you have like a weird flat boxing glove on your hand. So, but I like the new ones a lot, actually.
In terms of your career, outside of it, looks like you got a little kind of cut over your eyebrow, but what do you want next for you? How soon do you want to get back in there?
I want to get back into the top 15 by the end of this year. So I would like to fight Jalen Turner. I don't think Jalen Turner is going to want to fight me, especially after a performance like that. And I get it. Put him up against an exciting striker. I completely understand that. As long as you don't train at ATT, the answer is yes.
Why specifically Jalen? Is just his spot in the rankings? Or?
He beat the guy that beat me. And there's an easy way to get over Bobby without actually having to fight Bobby again, is beat the guy that beat him.
I guess just, you talked about your mentality coming off the fight with Bobby and everything. To go in there and execute the way you did, is that just a good confidence booster, and knowing that you can rebound from something like that as well as you did?
Yeah, I think I could have done that to Bobby. I think that, everybody asked me, hey, was it the pressure? Did Bobby get in your head? None of that's true. I wish I could tell you I had a bad weight cut for that fight. I wish I could tell you that something had... Dude, I made a read. He made a read. His was right. Mine was wrong. This is a game of inches. So we came out here and we wanted to make sure that we were as super sharp as we could be and take the fight where it's the easiest. Thanks, guys.